you buy your tickets, guys?
To the gun show.
Oh, dang. Why don't you show them? We're gone.
Oh, we are?
Hold on, I need a pump.
That's oh.
What if I just slip right on my nose?
Break your two front teeth
Your
again.
nose bleeding for the whole podcast.
Break your fake two front teeth.
What are you doing, Another?
This is what real masculinity looks like.
That is toxic.
This is real masculinity.
No, that's
Good
toxic.
masculinity.
Toxic.
No girls allowed. Yeah, we be proud. Only boys allowed. We're men with high T.
Hi. It's funny because you just got here. So how are you? It's like a blur. It feels like a blur.
A blur?
We're just jumping into it.
Yeah, this is like
We could take some time.
I actually
Goodness. He said,
I thought of a joke. It'd be because I was thinking like, I'm late. It'd be funny if they just had already started. Hey, come on in. What the?
we can.
We're an hour in.
We're an hour in already.
Yeah.
It's already we're almost done.
Well, we all got here early, so
We can. Nah, we don't have to do that.
I'm all right.
All right. Well, it was your idea, so I'm just asking if you wanted to do it.
Do what?
To do that, you said.
No,
Oh.
that's a terrible idea. That's why I said it'd be funny if, as in like,
Oh, if it
You're
if it actually just
bamboozling
if
me.
it just actually happened.
yeah, you bamboozled me.
I thought you meant like if we like okay. I see. Well, you want to introduce us right now? I'm kind of tired because I've been here.
Because I've been awake since 7 a.m. I woke up at 9. Joe called me because his Be Real had roller skates in it. I was like, whose roller
wondering- yeah, I
skates
was
are
wondering
those?
what
And he
that was
goes,
about.
Alicia? I was like, who's Alicia? Is that with curly hair?
At least his nuts aren't as big as yours. I don't know, like that.
No, but he immediately calls me and he goes, I can't explain these things over text. So I was like,
What?
What kind of complicated thing is Joe in the middle of? He goes, well, after our meeting, Leslie said that we could go.
We just had dinner,
Really?
but it was great.
Yeah, it wasn't like a meeting. It was like
It was great.
It was casual. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just chilling.
It's great. Totally could have got a tattoo.
Yeah,
I totally could have got a tattoo.
you could have gone by yourself.
No, that would have sucked. But anyway, he was like, well, and he's explaining it like he's caught. So Leslie, after our dinner, she just said
Did they
if we
kiss?
wanted to go to
something or what?
do you want to go to Fashion Fair and I have rollerblades and we can roll around and hang out in the parking lot? And it was like, no, it's a normal thing. Like, why in the world is he saying it like this?
Yeah.
So that was, he goes, but yeah, my feet were tight, but next time, if you want, Leslie did say like, we could invite you, like, if you want, if yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
He was stressed out.
So I didn't.
Are you okay, Joe?
Joe? You okay? We'll just text him after this. That's so funny.
We love you, Joe.
Wait, who said Alicia? Did you say Alicia?
Alicia. That's one of the, I think that's, man, I know who it is.
Who's that?
I'm pretty sure it's
not
she's
anyone
very
on
quiet.
the leadership team.
Oh.
Jada and Leslie. I'm pretty
Yeah. Yes, I couldn't. I couldn't.
Yeah,
I
don't
just
know
forgot.
who it is.
I didn't forget. It was
Someone followed me this morning on Instagram, and like I think both of you guys.
Mommy Milkers 99. Dude, I got the same one.
Oh, I've been following her.
I've been following her.
I don't know which Elisa this is, but she
sister
kind of looks like someone from Ratatouille. She's like in Rome.
I've never. Who's that?
Yeah, I have no clue.
Some random
Oh,
person
random.
who is from
Yeah,
Italy.
Looks like someone from Ratatouille.
Italy.
Yeah.
Definitely. Foreign.
By the way, this is Carson. I don't know if y'all know
Hi, everyone.
Carson.
This is Carson. What's your last name again, Carson?
Ulmer.
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 People thought it was Ullmer because
your
my
middle
Be
name.
Real name was Carson W. W is my middle initial, but everyone read it as like, oh, Carson Ullmer.
Ullmer.
And at first I was like, no, like it's Ullmer, but I was like, well, these people don't know me. So like,
Yeah.
don't you guys just
What's
know?
your middle? Wait. I bet it's
Winchester.
yeah, wait, it's
No.
Winchester, like some country.
That's
Yeah. It is. Wait, that was the wrong hand.
Yeah, you did.
I pumped it.
Like a shotgun.
I bet it's
Wilson.
William. Yeah, man.
He's the real Squilliam.
I have a good guess.
William.
That was good. Carson William Ullmer.
It's not Ullmer.
It's
Carson Squilliam Ullmer.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. That's right.
Need like the fancy unibrow.
Yeah.
It's a unibrow, right?
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah, okay.
I think so.
Sometimes I picture it on his lip and I think it's a mustache. But that doesn't
That's the
register right in
Mandela
my head.
effect. That's just you forgetting.
yeah.
Honestly, I think the Mandela effect is just people forgetting things and then thinking that it's a
Yeah.
conspiracy theory. That's what I honestly
I'm
think
sure
about
there's
it.
some like explanation thing.
Yeah.
He
of, like,
literally.
oh, why the Mandela effect happens.
Yeah. I was like, who are you, Carson?
Um,
Who are you?
oh, what do I say?
No pressure. No pressure. This is
I'm Carson.
no pressure.
I'm 20 years old. Just like an interview. My skills and hobbies include.
Yeah. Well,
Banging
how
your
about we
mom.
do this like an interview?
All right. Yeah. Well,
Well, Carson, welcome today. We're glad that you could, make time for us.
Nice to meet you. I'm
It's
Carson.
good to meet you.
I don't do
Why don't
handshakes.
you just
Sorry.
Why don't you just tell yourself?
COVID.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm good.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Carson.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ullmer.
Yes, Mr. Jackson. Mr.
Call him
Mr.
sir, please.
Sir.
Sir.
Yeah, that's Sir.
Yeah,
Jackson.
that's Sir.
Sir.
That's Sir Gwindy.
Duke.
Gindy.
Duke of Wellington. I'm 20 years
These guys are
old.
making jokes here. What is this about? We don't.
Tell us about yourself, sir.
I'm 20 years old. I'm from Montana, like small town Montana.
I think all of Montana's small town, isn't it?
Yeah.
The only big town is like it's not part of Montana. It's like completely different people, isn't it? Right?
You people.
I'm from the east side. That's small town. But if you go west, it's like Billings is pretty big. Helena, that's the capital.
Helena.
Bozeman.
What a hell of a night. What a hell of a night.
Helen and
Yeah.
then there's like Missoula. That place is pretty big. I don't know what to say about myself. I like to go to the gym.
Yep, he's
Trying
a
to think
big
of
guy.
like through my day of like just things I do. I'm a student at Fresno State going for business accounting.
Oh, it's got huge straps for some reason.
I'm like, whatever.
What else?
He's got huge straps, dude.
Like work. I'm a distributor for Herbalife, and I don't know. That's about it.
Amelia just started doing that last night. I don't know. That
What
was
is
funny.
Herbalife?
It's,
It's like a nutrition company.
Oh, that's
nutrition
right. That's
supplements
right.
And stuff.
Did you bring some pre-workout today?
for the
I'm
podcast.
not a big like pre-workout guy.
Yeah.
It is pretty fun. It feels weird, but it is fun.
I know like other brands of pre-workout. People say like, oh, it makes them itchy. Like I've tried Herbalife's pre-workout. It doesn't make you like feel like you're on
Good.
drugs.
But does it get rid of that anxiety?
Anxiety.
What
Like
anxiety?
if you the first time I ever
You just take
took
it just because you have
pre-workout-
anxiety?
No, well, yeah, a little bit. The first time I took pre-workout, it gave me so much like literal adrenaline.
Oh
that-
yeah, I get that with like if I have too much coffee. So I would say it's like not very like it's not something that's just going to super caffeinate you and like put you on cloud nine.
Yeah, I was
like,
literally like, everything felt like it was moving a million miles an hour. And then
Yeah.
when I went to the gym with it, it was like usually the things that were like, I'm nervous. It was like, nope. And just immediately got under.
Your arms just snap in half. And then you start locking out everything. It's a
lock
confidence.
out on leg
just
press
there.
and your legs just snap in half like a
gosh.
flamingo.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Bending backwards.
Back to the interview.
Yes.
Carson, what is your favorite thing about yourself?
That's a big question to jump right into. I have a better question. Considering that you're from Montana, are you aware that it was only made illegal in 2005 to drink and drive in Montana?
I was not aware of that.
Yeah. There's
I would have been 3 years
Wait,
old.
it might have been. No, I'm pretty sure it was Montana. It's Montana.
Okay.
That's why there's a stereotype that like there's a lot of drunk drivers in Montana because all of them are kind of like, I always did this. What do you mean?
I can
It's like-
handle my alcohol. Don't you worry, son.
Yeah, it was like
you
straight up just
serious?
like drinking and driving wasn't illegal.
Dang.
I think it was probably like 4 or 5 drinks was the legal limit, which is
That's pretty.
completely.
Yeah.
You're drunk.
People can, I guess, handle their
Yeah,
alcohol.
you get
well
drunk
out there.
pretty easily. Colby.
People can handle their alcohol in Montana. 10 Jack and Cokes is nothing for a
Yeah,
for a farm man like
this,
me.
This guy.
no.
Oh, no. This guy has Coke. Yeah. the sniff kind.
Nice.
Never mind. Okay. Here's a question to break the ice.
Okay.
Are you ticklish?
I am weirdly ticklish. Yes.
What a strange question.
Either way that you answer that, it's still weird to answer.
Yeah.
Stop, guys! Stop! Stop!
Shut up!
Yeah.
My goodness.
Knock you guys both out and just.
Was this working?
Oh, this
That
thing?
was
Watch this.
I.
And then he got you in the ribs.
He just went in my armpit.
I just
Are
did
you
this.
ticklish in the ribs?
I don't know.
Not as ticklish.
Hey, this guy was cheesing, bro.
You tried to kiss him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you
that
didn't
was
see
a
my-
huge smile.
If you didn't see my post last night or a week ago, I posted on my last slide. It was like a snowboarding day, me falling.
Yeah, just a bunch of snowboard clips, and then the last one is us not snowboarding, and you're just
Yeah.
going,
No, I was just like,
Play the video.
going in for the
now.
smooch.
oh, yeah?
Now.
Hi, kids.
When are we doing the intro?
My notes.
Kind of just.
Welcome back
Sometimes
to-
it takes
We just
an
like
hour.
an hour.
Carson is an avid listener.
Yes.
He's one of our most consistent members of the club.
Consistency is key.
Carson, do you know if you have 17s or, how big are your arms?
Like circumference or whatever.
Yeah,
Circumference.
radius.
I have no clue.
Dialysis.
No clue?
I don't measure.
So they're probably 17s, at least. Well, like, do a little. Yeah, those are big.
He's got some huge forearms.
That's from Working Concrete, Bainville Concrete.
Is that from Montana?
Yeah, my dad has a construction.
Are they
company.
also drunk when they work or just when they drive?
No, like no one in my family drinks. My dad's been sober like 22 years.
Good. Good.
He has like one of those.
Congrats, Mr. Ullmer.
You get like
Oh,
the little coin
Ullmer.
thing or whatever.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Congrats. What's his name?
Andy.
Carson
Andy.
Ullmer. Congrats.
I like that. I
Andy.
don't think I've ever.
I don't know anyone
I don't
named
know.
Andy.
I don't
Dad.
know
Hi,
an
Mom.
Andy.
I know Andrews, but not Andy's. Andy's nuts in your face.
Andy's nuts.
I saw a video that he took of his dad and sister watching her podcast from the first one with the fern.
Oh
It was-
yeah?
and they just or his
Two
sister didn't like
sides of one fern.
My sister listens to us, but she said
Yeah.
like, "You guys laugh too much."
So does your mom. Your mom says the same
Stop
thing.
being so
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah, it was like,
It's a guy thing. It's a guy thing.
because if you ever listen to the Bob and Tom show out here, it's a radio.
No.
It's 95.7. It's the classic rock.
Fox one?
I think it's Fox. Yeah. No. Is it Fox?
Is that 105.1?
Yeah.
I forget. The Blaze. That's the Blaze.
Oh yeah.
105.1 The Blaze.
105.1 The Blaze. No, but 95.7 is rock, like classic rock. But in the mornings, for several hours, it's called the Bob and Tom show.
The Bomb and
The
Tom
Bob
show.
and Tom. One of them, Bob or Tom. I think it's Bob. Is gone. He's not even in the show anymore.
Really? But it's still called it?
Yeah, it's still called the Bob and Tom show because it's like a 30-year-old,
Yeah.
radio. But it's hilarious. But they just laugh a ton, and like
Yeah.
that's part of it. And my
Every
mom
time
was
I'd
telling
work-
my dad one
yeah.
time, like, this isn't. All they do is laugh. This isn't.
This is great. At the safe job I worked at down the street, they would always have that on. It's 95.7 all day. So I would
It's
always,
good.
Yeah, it's good. But I'd have my headphones in with the podcast anyways. So
Nice.
You see, the way cheese is made,
it wasn't anything like that.
he listens to learning
nature
ones that take
documentaries.
Yeah,
that take
I
7
listened
hours
to-
long.
I listened to a few Joe Rogan ones that were like
The
4
Norway.
hours, 4 hours long, and I'm like, dang, that's so long. 4 is a lot.
That's a long
Okay, 4 is a lot.
4 is
Just good enough. Okay, 4 is good.
astronomical.
No, him with Kevin Hart, they did a couple of good ones.
Really?
Yeah, they're pretty good. I think it was just one, but
What's his name again? That we're always sending back and forth. It's Bobby Lee's friend.
Andrew Santino.
Yeah,
that
man.
was a funny one. I'm Bobby Mom. Like the freaking
Bobby Mom.
the cross-eyed thing.
He does this. I'm Bobby Mom.
Like Manny Pacquiao.
Am I doing it right?
Yeah. Look at the camera, dude.
I'm Bobby Mom.
They're like completely racist to each other. in the podcast. It's so funny.
He didn't say that I'm Bobby Mom.
Yes,
No. Sorry.
I have you.
The
Yes.
other dude, he's got the goatee and a mullet, and he's like
Oh,
so
Theo
stupid.
Vaughn.
Yeah, is it
Yeah,
him?
Theo Vaughn. Yeah,
He was on Joe Rogan, and they're like,
Oh,
those guys drinking Monster, man, it makes you want to punch a hole in the wall. And he goes, makes you want to punch your wife. And he goes, what the? He goes, man, I be seeing some dudes, they drink Monster, and they're going home to start swinging. He just says the dumbest
Goodness.
thing. Apparently, his dad was 70-something years old
When he
was
had him,
born.
yes.
And so he
He's
said,
dead for sure.
his-
but it's
That's
like,
an old man.
yeah, his
old man.
mom was like 30, and his dad's like 70.
That's
something.
crazy.
And he goes, you could say I was a result of loose skin and loose morals, and that's how he was born.
That's funny. Here's the one I was talking about with Bobby Lee.
What's that animal in Chicago? The grizzly animal. In Chicago? Your mom.
This guy's so redhead.
Grizzly animal.
A grizzly bear?
Don't talk about my mother. It's just a joke. Relax. Yeah, my mother's very pretty. She's a beautiful woman. I like your cross-eyed mother.
Oh,
I'm Bobby Mata. I'm Bobby Mom.
He's so red. He's so orange.
That is very
Goodness.
ginger,
Their podcast is really funny called Bad Friends. Shout out Bad Friends. No, I like them a lot. They're funny. Yeah, what were we just talking about? We were talking about.
yeah. I don't remember.
I forgot. I don't really care.
That's how this goes.
This is what Joe was talking about.
Welcome back to the
No Girls Allowed podcast.
Caleb messed up.
I thought we were gonna get it. I thought that was it.
Let's try that again. Sorry, guys. I mean, I'm not sorry. Caleb should be.
Me neither.
Welcome back to the No Girls Allowed podcast. We don't even need you.
I was just staring at him like watching his lips.
You think we need all three people to say it?
Yeah, who do you think set this up?
Yeah.
Every time you do
Don't
this.
stop fighting.
Don't ever. God, in the car yesterday, it was so loud.
Don't ever. It was that hard. Like,
Don't ever do that again. Eric.
Yeah. What's a DJ's
DJ's
son's
kid's
name?
Eric.
I really thought it was because the name was just a normal name.
Eric.
Like, that's the joke. Like Sam,
Sam.
Matthew. I don't know. It's those. Sam. That's so funny.
Caleb.
Well, I didn't get the Eric. I didn't. Eric. I just thought it was Eric because it's funny. It's an anti-joke. Yeah.
Nice.
Do we have
I'm
Carson?
feeling those push-ups.
We have Carson on, huh?
Feeling those push-ups. It's like
You need some
no
you
pump
need
out of
some-
it, but
you
it
need some
was-
good protein. Huh?
I need some food.
I need some food.
I was
too.
craving the bell.
The bill.
We were thinking about
bell.
after
I
we
also
work
brought my
out. Do you
skateboards.
want to work out with us today or no?
Yeah.
Nice.
You want to do a leg workout?
We'll get you right.
We're
I
doing
want to
legs.
see if you can bench 225 today.
Me, I did 195.
Yeah, you keep saying that, and that's what I'm talking about,
2 sets
Caleb.
of 3?
I only care about your max.
Why?
Can you do 40? Can you do 135 for 10? I've heard that if you can do 135 for 10, you can do 225.
No way.
That's
That is
the-
not it.
That doesn't seem like.
Because I could do 135 for 10, and my max was like
I don't think you can.
175.
I don't think you can.
I think if you can do 135 for, I'm
40.
pretty sure it's 20. I know that one's like for sure.
Yeah.
But
I
for
could prob-
10,
Are you saying 225 though? That's
225.
That's 2 plates.
Yeah.
I can probably do one.
because I'm going to start my program again, then I need to remax everything. They're probably not going to be different, but so that I can set my roster.
Right.
Yeah.
Day one, or like a day out of the 4 days a week is, or it's a 3-day program, but it does 4 days a week.
6. It's too
Yeah,
much.
and he does 12, right?
Twice a day.
Yeah.
It's
Each
insane.
one is like an hour or so. Sometimes like if it depends on the break. So like if I just take less break and try to really go for like 30-second break, like
Yeah.
some
I
of
do-
them I can
I do
get done
longer
in, like,
breaks.
30 minutes or like 45.
I do longer breaks just so I can like do the most.
Yeah,
of every
on-
time.
on that next
Because I
set.
have the time, like I guess, because it's at my mom's house. I can just.
Yeah,
No one's
do
gonna
it,
take it.
Yeah,
You know?
you can do it whenever.
Some random guy just comes in the house. You gonna use this? Can I work on with
Hey,
you?
bro, you want?
Hey, yo.
Can I?
Can I work in? Get out! Can I work in with
the
you,
other
bro?
day
The
at the
garage door
gym.
wasn't even open.
It's so awkward trying to like the other day at the gym, I
Hey,
offered
don't have
someone to like.
Can I work in with? I don't know.
Can I?
Go
Some guy
ahead.
tried working in with you.
Yeah, like these guys, they were standing near me and just like kind of looking around, and they looked at like the thing I was using. So I was like, "Oh, bro, like, do you want to work
do you
in with
wanna
me?"
work in?
And it was like that awkward, like, "Oh no, bro, like we'll
Yeah,
just,
no,
we'll
no,
like
we don't
find
have to.
something
We
else."
don't
I
have
was
to.
like, "No, you guys can like work in with me." I don't
Yeah.
care. And then they did like one set. Like I did one, the two
No,
other
they
guys
just
each
left.
did their own, and then they like left and were over by their friends. I was like,
Nice.
like I just knocked mine out and I just left. I was like, okay,
At Fresno
It was
State.
me.
At Fresno State.
yeah. It was like in the
Fresno
Whoever
State, like
you
the-
were.
no, they're pretty nice. Like
No.
so they
No.
they came back right when I finished, and I was like, oh, like I'm all done. It's all yours, and they're cool. They're like, oh, like thanks, bro.
Thanks, bro. Pound it. Oh,
Thanks, bro. Pound it. Yeah, you to them because they embarrassed you. That's embarrassing.
Yeah. Then I went in the locker room and I cried,
Yeah, naked or like with your clothes on.
naked and afraid. Yeah.
Okay, I'm afraid.
it's a good show.
My dad watches it.
Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Is that the one like
I
where
made
where they're in the wild?
Yeah, like they just-
by themselves.
I made like a 10-minute video of that, like me and my friends did. We weren't butt naked.
you should have been
We,
naked.
like,
I was like, where is this
we,
going?
we got in underwear and then wrapped like paper towels around ourselves and like taped it on to make it seem like we made the
That's
clothes.
so funny.
Very funny. Because I was like 13, so I was like super tiny, and then my two friends are like, it's Jude and James who are 13, but they're adults. You
Yeah.
know? So it was just a funny video because it was just so funny because I'm so small, like, and James is not like a huge guy at all. He's like 5'8", something. At the time, he's probably like 5'6".
You were like 5'3".
Oh, I was literally like 4'10", like at the time. So it's just a
That
funny
is
video because I'm so
short.
tiny.
Holy crap.
And because it's so like the whole video, James is like making me uncomfortable. And like, so all the interviews
Was it
where I
for
go
class?
to the side. No, it was just,
Oh, just a
us.
video?
It was just us messing around.
For your teacher?
I would have to search like computers and stuff, but I have so many videos like that.
That's funny.
One of them I made I swear it was like 20 minutes long. Me and my cousins made this Illuminati thing, and that was great, but I used iMovie. And if you don't download the movie and then you delete any of the videos, you can't watch it.
It's yeah, that's how it works.
I think that's
with any
terrible.
program too.
It's so stupid.
Well, because it's not. You have to. It uses the source from your laptop or your
Yeah,
phone.
it's crazy.
So you have to like back it up or something. Back it up. Yeah. No.
Oh, it's not like that.
No, no.
eyes.
Oh.
Herbalife. That's good. That's good. Carson wants to start his own podcast. I heard
Something I've been thinking
because
about.
of us. No, I'm kidding. Not because of us. But do you
Yeah,
want
like
to
many reasons. Yeah.
Let's start your own. Colby, sit down.
I think I'd
Listen.
like to.
What are you doing, brother?
Are you doing your little thing where you put your foot over the other?
I immediately started doing it when I got home.
You can't see like he's doing
Delicately.
this thing. He does that. Whenever he gets ice from the fridge,
Just like a little cross.
Yeah,
like-
it's every time I'm standing at the fridge, mainly just
you,
toes
you
crossed.
think you're so quirky?
corked up
No.
white boy.
Ew.
But is he goated with the sauce?
Is he
Corked up
stizzy with
white
it?
boy? But is he
The
goated
swagger of
with
a
the
black
sauce?
teen, you know? Yeah. Go ahead, podcast. Sorry.
Oh,
What was it? Listen.
I think I'd just like to do it about. So I'd start with like my testimony of like how I've become closer in my relationship with Christ, and then basically just find like other people and like their story. So it'd just be like a testimonies
That's cool.
podcast.
Very cool.
That would be fun.
Yeah. And then I would like kind of like I would sort of help them or like ask questions to like dive deeper into it. Like,
Yeah.
how did you feel during that time? Like, what was sort of your rock bottom? Did you realize that was your rock bottom?
Yeah.
How would you suggest other people get help for it? I don't know. I'd kind of make like a question list.
Questionnaire type thing.
Sort of.
Little survey.
Yeah.
Do you know Emmy? Have you met her?
You
No,
haven't met
she
her
was
yet.
the one
Yeah,
on
yeah.
this podcast, though, yeah.
She has a podcast. I don't know if you've seen it, called Saved Not Soft.
I remember she talked about it on
Yeah.
your guys' podcast.
It's just her, I think, but like I think it's like kind of the same.
How long
Two.
is it?
I think like 45 minutes.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
And then
She want-
I
she
had
want us
thought
to be
too
on
to
there,
do
by the
like
way. I forgot
so
to
like
tell
one
you.
week I would like find someone to be on, and then sort of to give myself a break for like finding that next person to be on. I would do so like 1 week I have a guest. Next week I would just dive into like a topic. So like kind of the same way a pastor might. A pastor might talk about like, oh, today we're going to
Stephen
talk about
Furtick.
love, huh? Yeah, Stephen Furtick.
We were talking about it last night.
This guy doesn't like him.
I like his message, but
Yeah,
I don't.
his messages are pretty good.
His massages, man. Dang.
His messages.
They're out of this world.
I don't like how much drip he has. It ticks me off. To be completely frank.
You are dressed too nicely.
To be frank.
You're not
Hello?
Frank. Hi, Frank.
I'm Frank.
And Frank.
I'm
That's
Frank.
what I thought. I'm Frank. She was
That's the one from the Holocaust, right?
No, that's from the hologram.
That's from
Yes.
Oh, wait. What book did she? It was like a notebook, right?
Mein Kampf.
Yeah, I think that is what it is actually.
Pretty sure
Goodness.
she's the author and producer of Mein Kampf.
Yeah, the producer.
I bought my friend.
The live TV show.
I want to side for a second. My senior year of high school, I was in tennis with all of my best buddies, and because it was a small enough team that like basically all of our friends was the tennis team. So
That's cool.
When it's senior night, people like get each other gifts, like you're assigned somebody. But the thing was that the entire team was seniors, like all of us. So everyone was in senior night. Like there was literally like no one left. So they had to team seniors up with like other people to do the other seniors, which is usually not how it goes. It's like, hey, the freshmen gift the seniors like something. Well, I had never been to a senior night like this. So the point is to kind of make a joke. It's not actually supposed to be like anything like good. So, and usually it's like, dang, that was like a hard joke.
When
You know,
it's
like
good, you, like
for
good,
instance-
you mean like friendly, or like what do you mean just good, like a good joke?
Good as in like like
was
a
funny.
nice gift. It's like, no, none of these gifts are useful.
Oh, okay.
So-
yes.
Oh.
For
I
instance,
understand
like just to kind of lay it out of how the jokes go. James
You
got me.
You got that weird gift, right? The clothes.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
One of my best friends, James, gifted me. He
Sup,
goes,
James?
Colby is one of our straightest players. So I got a set of like gay clothing. And it was like pearlescent, shiny, like sweats that said unicorn on the side of it. And then a shirt that was like rainbow. And
Up to like your chest.
well,
right?
the thing was, he thought it was a small shirt. Turns out it was a baby shirt. And so he goes, and this, I ordered this wrong. And I still fit it in anyway. Like I put it on and it was like it's a normal short sleeve shirt, you know, but it's to like here and just, and then as I was walking over there, it was like, it just rips,
so
rips
funny.
in half down the back. But it was funny. And
do
then
you still have these clothes too?
I do. They're in my room, like hanging up.
That's so funny.
And so what I got, my friend, was
Oh,
Mein Kampf.
Welcome, my friend. Oh, you did?
I got him Mein Kampf.
goodness.
What? Because I was like,
The original copy.
Is he
the original. No, he's Mexican.
That
I
would
was,
have been so bad if he was.
it was
Jewish.
just funny because I was like, I don't know, like, you know, how is this supposed to be?
Red blood.
I don't know how it's supposed to be. And so I was like, well, he loves reading. So I got him this, and he goes, "Woof," puts it behind his back, and they still got a picture of him for the news. And he was like, "Hey, please delete that." And like, and I was like, "Hey, man, you know, my bad. I kind of misunderstood, like how everything, you know, like it was not." Everyone was like, "Oh my goodness," and it was so funny because my dad like
he
ordered
laugh?
it. No, my dad ordered it for me. I asked him, and he was like,
That's
said,
what I was for?
He said, while we were sitting in the crowd, as he's watching people get gifts, he goes, "This is how that goes." Oh no! This is like I'm gonna like present it, and
This
I
is
did not
like a TV show episode, dude.
I did not have anything prepared, and what I could have done better would have been like he was denied from Cal Poly, so I could have got him a shirt that said like Cal Poly Dad or something like, well, you know, since you didn't make it, maybe your children will. Like that would have been better. But the book was still it's funny. I wonder if he's read it. I don't know if he's read it.
He's like
Now-
living by
Is
it,
it in-
just internalize it.
Is it in German or English?
Of course, it can be in
Yes.
any language, I imagine.
Well, the one that you got him. was it
English.
Oh,
Arabic.
Arabic.
Aramaic.
What were we talking about?
Egyptian.
Habibi
Bryson?
Halas.
It was.
Was it your
something about-
podcast thing?
Yeah, but I
Oh,
I
Anne
kinda
Frank. What book did she write?
Well-
It was just her notes. They
Yeah,
kept
she
her-
it was
just had
her
like a
journal.
notebook collection of like. Her
What was it
day-to-day.
called?
I don't know. Anne Frank's journals.
If only we had some sort of device.
To look it up.
Do you guys ever realize like how much? Because I know I do it too. Like we sit there and be like,
What
man,
is the
I don't know
name
what
of
this
this? We
and
can
this
look it up.
is.
Notebook.
And I noticed that in
Yeah.
high school. We were all sitting there one day like, man, like how does this and this work? And then I was like, wait, guys, why don't we just look it up? Like we're
Yeah.
all sitting on our computers like, I wonder how like that works. Or like,
Look it up. One of the things that
Siri did not.
I've
correctly
been
tell
like
me.
thinking about is like, we're not like meant to know everything about like what's going on in the world though, in general. Like we weren't meant.
Like too much news.
Yes. Yeah. You know, like too much like disaster or like anything that's going crazy like in like a different country that's like. I mean, like not like.
Yes. No.
I mean,
there
we
would
can,
still be message.
but like I think like to an
What
extent.
was it called?
it's just called like the diary of
The Diary of Anne Frank. That's it.
The Diarrhea of Anne Frank. Oh, gotcha.
The diarrhea.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think
Anne Frank's diarrhea.
I think like when it's like user error, you know, if you like if you just don't moderate how much you take in, right? But it's like it definitely opened the door to like having way too much information,
like overconsumption.
Yeah, I feel like yeah. I mean, I think it's really cool to like learn about stuff from Google. Like you know what I mean? Like if just look up how does a bug like procreate or something stupid like that. I don't know.
Right.
Something dumb I've never thought about.
I already
before.
knew that.
Something dumb.
Why
I've never
would you
thought
check
about.
something
I
up
don't know.
that's so simple? Everyone knows how bugs procreate.
How?
Every single bug procreates the same.
No,
The same.
They bite the other one's head off
Yes.
when they're done.
this is true. But that's it.
That's just praying mantises.
That's just after. That's just after.
man-
Don't
Tie.
spiders do it? I thought spiders
Pre-
do it.
spiders.
Prentai?
yeah.
Prentai.
Praying manti.
My tie?
plural for-
I like
Like platypus is platypi. or
plot
something.
of what? Yo, what'd you say? Yo.
Perry the platypus.
Yo, that platybussy.
What is a pussy?
Platypussy.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We'll just go to the next thing.
Why'd
Caleb?
you say that?
Well, because that platybussy just got me, you know.
Oh goodness.
Got me acting up.
I had a video I want to show you guys, but we can wait a little bit. Do you want? I can show you now if you want. Do you care?
Sure.
I'll just-
I'm the guest. I don't control.
I don't
I don't control
either.
things here.
I just set everything up.
I'm just here.
Clearly.
I'm just here for the light.
Relying on other content to create his. Watch me pull this out of my brain.
Go ahead. Do something.
Classic. Oh no. What's with the?
What's with
You gotta
what's with
you
his
like-
face, dude? He does like a
Little smirk. Little
Oh,
smirk.
wait, I wanted to,
I've been
I
told
wanted
my
to,
smirk is very.
I want to show Carson
Cute.
the.
Smirkish. Very smirkish.
Oh, yeah. Well, what Discord mod land on your list? Literally. He goes,
I have to try to find it.
it's like this girl listing all of her sports that she's like, pass, 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 pass. Oh. And then all of a sudden it goes to this hand going, "Ah!" And then he grabs his fedora. I was just wondering if a Discord mod was on your list. Widow. He goes, widow away.
Is it the guy who like spits?
No.
Okay, because you're talking almost like that guy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait, oh, wait.
It's driving me crazy.
I feel like I've seen this video.
I was just wondering, by any chance is Discord mod on your list?
Literally.
I've seen that girl
I've seen it
stitched
too.
in like another TikTok.
Yeah.
Do you guys know Not Nolan is overweight or something on TikTok?
I don't. Is he the one
He makes like
with the
kinda,
beard?
I think he has a beard.
He like
yeah.
got banned or something like that.
I think he might have.
don't
So
know.
like he stitches that girl's thing, and the girl had said something like, "Oh, boys who play video games" or something, and then he stitches it. He's like, "Yeah, you want to play some Fortnite or something?" But he usually makes jokes about like he'll stitch some couple thing on Instagram, like or on TikTok, like, "Oh, this couple, they're so in love, whatever," and he's like, "Wow, that's really nice." He's like, "I want to like drink and drive or something and like crash into a tree."
He's from Montana for sure.
It's likely, pretty likely.
This one that you sent me today, the bottom one. Oh my goodness!
Why they keep sending the whale?
Should we watch it?
Danger, you are so fine.
Oh gosh.
Why not? Let's watch
It's
it.
speed too. He's,
Yeah, dude.
oh my goodness. Okay, I have to record it real quick. All right. I'm dead.
Oh, here it comes. Oh my gosh, wait.
Who did that?
Speed's doing it.
He is?
He's sending it.
No way.
Just over and over. So weird. I'm dead.
I'm dead. No, you're not.
She's bad.
Oh, wait, hear me out. All those comments that say hear me out.
Hear me out.
Oh my gosh.
When we go work out, are you going to work out like this?
No, I have a chain.
Are these cuffed?
I'm dead.
self?
I think you have to.
I did not give you permission to touch me.
Are you trying to do what that guy does at Carson?
Now it's cleaner.
Wait,
It's cleaner. You don't see the inseam now.
Oh yeah, wait, Carson.
So
I
just,
just
like,
noticed
do it
that.
again?
Ew.
Ew, Carson. No, wait. Show your. Carson,
Yeah, yeah.
show your.
Show
Man, he's
both.
got some heavy legs. See, now this is that nice fold.
Wait, keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Both. Keep both up. Keep both up. Okay. Yeah, that's a freaking bonk.
Yeah, go
What
ahead
is
and
that?
do the same thing.
Go ahead, Carson.
Or here, I can do it. Don't worry.
No, Carson, try it. You're an
forgot it's a
adult.
rolly chair.
No, Carson, you try it. No, no. Wait, we're gonna restart it.
You need to go back down, then fold it up so that it's the same.
The right size, yes. That's crazy. I'm dead. I'm
Foreskin.
still recording.
I don't remember how many times I folded. Is it the same now?
Doesn't look like it.
Nope. That's okay though.
No, it's different. It's different.
That Andrew Tate video that you sent me, of him like defending that girl.
Oh yeah,
That was interesting.
top G.
Top G. Free top
Dude, this boxing one.
Free top
Gosh.
Man.
You can't do that in boxing. You can't.
do you do?
You can't. He kicked his leg and broke his
Oh
ankle.
no, that was not boxing.
What?
That was kickboxing.
Was it?
Yeah, dude broke his
Dude, Carson, you have to watch
his
this.
tibia. Yeah,
On the first,
Ew.
or tibia.
2 seconds
no,
of the fight.
fibula and tibia.
I have no idea.
Snapped
Is
Watch.
this your fibula? I thought.
This is
No,
your
that's
femur.
your femur.
Oh.
That's your tumor. So watch this.
I have a tumor.
I did not expect it to go
Me
like this
either.
either. I was like, oh, this guy's
hear
gonna
it
get.
too.
They look like they're not the same weight class.
Same weight, but maybe just different height.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's kickboxing.
Oh, yeah, they're not wearing shoes.
Watch this.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
like it's that he came in for the kick and he blocked it, and it
Yeah.
ended up like his shin broke. Like he was the one
from
kicking
trying
him.
to block it.
I was like, oh my gosh. There's a good chance he could have just hit it sideways, and
What?
his was like
was
straight
it?
on.
What was it? It changes every time.
It
I
was
don't
you
know.
two about
Is
to
that Justin?
Oh, it was the first episode.
Wait,
that
who is that?
It's Justin. Yeah.
I saw him the other day at Pyology.
Really?
Yeah, I came
Pyology
up and
is so
it
good.
was
Really?
it was the I want to say it was Sunday because it was
Justin, hi, I love you.
The
Miss you.
Eagles versus
I don't know you,
49ers.
Yes,
And
yes.
49ers got
Claps.
destroyed.
It wasn't like 9 to like 28.
30 something.
30 something.
Yeah. I think it was 31. And
What is
so he's a 49ers fan, but I met his fiance and
figures.
her cousin.
Yeah.
I was like, hello.
Nice. I haven't met our cousin, but
Howdy.
Sam's nice.
Cousin's nice.
Yeah. Very cool. Justin's nice. I like
Justin's
Justin.
cool guy.
Like Justin.
Justin actually drifted my truck when I
Really?
first got it. Yeah.
Really?
You know, I don't know if he's ever. Watch you make a clip of this, and then Justin will see it. And
Okay.
hey,
Hey,
Justin.
Justin.
Anyway,
This
so
is Carson. You don't know Carson.
Hey, Justin.
Your friend.
I got
5 months ago.
I got an F-150. Oh, I just pulled a huge part
oh,
of my
That does
shoe
not
off.
look good.
You got some scissors.
Skizzers.
I bought an F-150 like 2 or 3 years ago now. Right?
How many vehicles do you have?
I've had
Three?
7.
Like in the past? What?
Since I was 16, I've had 7.
Oh, like you still have all 7?
No.
No.
Oh,
I've
okay.
just
That's what I
had
was like.
7.
It's just in his backyard.
Right now,
just
I have 2 technically. Like
Mustang and your
in the Forerunner.
Wrangler.
My Wrangler. What the? But anyway,
Gene.
a couple years ago, I bought an F-150 and it was really fun. Caleb loved it.
I love that truck.
It was just awesome
love-
because it was ginormous,
Yeah.
and it just sounded cool, and it was like
It was nice on the inside.
Nice on the inside. It had
Yeah, it was
leather
great.
seats.
Dang.
It's because it was nice on the inside because the dude who owned it for so long, he was the only person who sat in it, and the back seats were folded up all the time, so they just never got sat in.
Oh.
Because he was in military, so he was like, "Oh, I like this truck gets parked like all the time, and then it's just gone for months."
Right.
So
Yeah.
anyway, Justin and I quickly learned like. I think this was when I was like meeting
I
you
remember
guys.
this.
Wasn't it
in the McDonald's parking lot.
Was it the same day?
Yes, that was the same
Dang.
day.
So
I,
I'm like,
I was in the truck when you guys did that.
I was like,
I forgot.
I was like meeting everyone. Like
Yes.
this is like I'm like really trying to make friends.
He had
Yeah.
to like.
I
get
had
himself
to.
in, yeah.
I didn't even get invited to McDonald's. I just showed up. Like they were
Nice.
like, "Hey, we're going to McDonald's," and I was like,
everyone's invited, you know, but like.
"Yeah," but I was like, "I'm coming." And then,
I'll be
and
there.
so I just followed somebody to which McDonald's they went to, which was around the corner. And then, you know, I did my thing. Carson. You know,
What
I
was your
ended
thing?
up.
Did you back it up?
I backed it. No, I don't think I was
I
backing
don't
it
think
up
you
back
did.
then.
I don't know.
I don't think I was backing it back then. You know,
Back it up back then.
no, I did that
You
thing
thought I
where
was feeling you?
as I speak, suddenly 20 people are listening to me. You know, that's never
On
my
Thursday?
intention.
Remember
That's never my
Thursday?
intention when I tell stories.
Everyone was listening
Yeah,
to Colby's
yeah.
story.
You just know how to
Tell a
Have to
story.
get everyone's attention.
Because everyone just knows it's going to be good and funny.
I don't know.
Because Colby just
Great.
started.
Yeah, that was such a. Oh, wait, I can't tell
What
that joke.
was that? I don't know.
The screensaver joke was hilarious.
That was hilarious, dude.
So I had my truck there, and Justin has a like, I want to say he has like a '70s Blazer.
Yeah,
and it's like jacked up,
still
like
has it.
huge lift.
Still has it.
Super cool.
Yeah.
And I think it was cold enough, so he had the back on it. But sometimes, like during the summer, he had no back, so it's just like open truck, almost like a convertible truck.
Yeah, that's
It's
weird.
so cool. And he was like, "Hey, I don't remember what it was, but he was like, oh yeah, I do like burnouts and donuts in my truck all the time." I was like,
In that thing?
Like that's like
It's
I would
tall.
never do a donut
tip
in
over.
something that tall." And he goes,
Yeah.
"Psh, I've only ever done donuts in things this tall." And I was like, "What the?" And he goes, "Can I drive your truck?" Now this is separate conversation, so I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'll let you drive your truck. Like I'll drive yours." Dude starts it and everything, and he goes, "Whoa, that sounds good." He goes into a puddle and does a burnout. Like I did not say like do a burnout, bro. He just like and then all of a sudden lets it go and just starts doing donuts, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what the, you know, because this thing is like, it feels like we're gonna just tip the whole time,
Yeah,
and then he like whips it back around. He's like, oh, that was dope, man. Yours is, and he goes, sorry, bro, I should have asked. It was like, oh my gosh, he just did like a burnout and like donut, like several donuts, and it was like, geez.
How were your tires after that?
They were fine. But from that point on, I had learned, thanks to Justin, that things like that could do donuts. I honestly would have never thought, because I was so used to doing donuts in like slammed muscle cars. You know, it's like, oh, this will never tip. I'll just hit a curb. You know,
Yeah.
If you hit a
I've
curb
never,
in a
I've
truck,
never done a donut.
it would just go right over it. I mean, going sideways, it would not. You never done a truck donut? Not even in like the mud?
No, I don't think so.
not in your Camry.
What? He
I
doesn't
don't drive a
have
Camry.
He drives an
I drive a
Equinox.
Chevy Equinox 2019.
I drive a Chevy, pal.
Pal.
Yeah. Hey, pal. Pal.
No boy. No, my boy. What is it? What does he say? I can't do it.
Not at all, boy.
Not at all, boy.
How can you never remember? No comprendo, pal. That's not.
No, boy.
Come
Not
here,
at all,
boy.
boy.
I like messing with my sister all the time. Like as I eat something like cookies, I'll always do like a meat canyon. Like, oh, these are so good. And she just like stop,
Puppy, stop.
Bubby, please.
Puppy, please.
You're scaring me. But yeah, saw Justin the other day. That's where that story just came from.
Nice.
We should do donuts in my car. Like
now?
Now?
no, not right now.
Bring the camera.
I would like
Oh my goodness.
the one cool thing that I've learned because I had a Tahoe in high school and I would drift it. Like I legit would like peel out
Is that a
corners and
truck?
everything. It's like a truckish, you know, it's like big
Truckish.
but it's
Yeah.
not high,
Trucking.
you know, it's just it's a big SUV.
Okay.
And I learned to
Oh,
drift
yes.
it.
Is it
and
Chevy?
then it's a Chevy. And then I
It's a Chevy.
oh, it's a Chevy, all right.
Chevy.
5.3 liter Vortec engine. Real live tornadoes in there. Yeah. It was fun.
Built for the
car. And it was
outdoors.
also really nice and leathery and everything.
Nice.
And I learned to drift in that. And then after that, I got a Mustang, like a new Mustang, because my old one sucks at doing that. Like it literally cannot do a donut for its life.
Which one was that? The one that you sold to the guy that we saw in the parking lot?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So that Mustang, I learned to really like, and I ran through the tires in like 1 month, like brand new tires. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that's how that worked. And then I did it again. So
I didn't know
what do you
drifting
mean?
wore
two
on my
whole
tires.
sets of new tires in like 2 months. And I was like, okay, I'm learning that like asphalt like tears up your tires. Like I didn't understand that
Really?
Yeah.
Like in high school?
in high school. Yeah. And
think
so
that
I,
Funny. So
after
you did
that-
it again?
yeah. I did.
Why?
Well, I think the second time it was more like I wasn't doing burnouts anymore, but I was taking off really fast. And when you do that, like as it takes off, it's still doing it.
Yeah, it's
I just
basically
didn't
the
know
same
that.
thing.
So, and turning super fast. Like I was turning that thing at like 35 miles an hour every time. Just 90-degree angles, like. So it was such a fun car. Did you ever ride in that
What?
convertible?
No.
It was really fun. That was when I first started going Anchor. That's what I had.
Yeah. Yeah.
It had 1,000.
Horsepower.
No.
RPM.
It had 1,000
Horsepower.
amp, 1,000 watt amp or whatever. Like
Sub?
Yeah. What?
it had two 12s and 1,000
Each?
amps.
Dang.
No, not each.
I don't know amps that
That's
well,
why
but,
I was like-
I'm pretty sure that's
It's just huge.
That's
like
bumping.
standard. Like I think the little one I have on my back is like 200, and that was 1,000. And it was like so loud. And I soundproofed things so that when the bass would like,
Shaking
it wouldn't shake anything. So it was nice. That was one part about that was like that's probably the best sound system I've ever had. Probably
that
ever
guy
will
who
have.
bought it was like,
Yeah, he liked it. I
Yes.
remember we would talk about it. He goes, "Oh yeah, this part's awesome." But he made the muffler louder, so he wasn't enjoying it as much.
yeah.
Um,
So he made the muffler less
muffled.
muffled.
Yeah, he got what's called Super 10s. Because he goes, I put some Flowmasters on it. I was like, but I had Flowmasters on it. He goes, oh, well, I put the louder ones on. I was like, there's like only one step louder than what I had. And I was thinking like, it doesn't even sound
step
different. And
louder
then he
than I
took
had?
off and it like, and it was, oh, that is loud. Yeah, that's different.
That's super loud.
It sounded cool. I've never put Super 10s
Did he
on
drive in it
anything.
with him?
He let me drive it.
That's cool.
It was difficult. He like changed oh my gosh, it was so difficult. He goes, drive it. I changed all these things. And it was like,
Drive it, please.
He
It's like
made-
your
he
grandma
put
making
like
you
a-
food.
Yeah. Eat, please eat. What is your grandma Italian or something?
Egyptian.
Eat, eat.
Babidi-boo. She's not
Babidi-boo.
Hasbullah. She's not Hasbullah, bro. What do you mean? She's Arabic.
Jacuzzi.
Habibi, eat, please.
Please.
It's not Hasbullah. My grandpa.
Just clearing
My
your
grandpa's
throat.
like, Caleb, go to school, be doctor. Like,
Really?
dude, yes.
The Egyptian grandpa?
be a
My grandma's
doctor.
like, Habibi,
Doctor.
eat, please. I miss
Please,
you.
you're so tiny, please.
I miss you, baby, please. Ah.
Just out of curiosity.
The whole drive home, we're just
Out of
could not handle it, bro.
But doing donuts in the dirt and mud, don't mess up your tires. So now I learn like it's more
you
fun
go.
to do it in a truck because I don't have to
Do
buy
it
new
in
tires.
do it in nature.
Nature versus
Nature.
nurture.
I've gotten stuck a good handful of times because of this.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
Whole wall just.
I'm just
collapses.
surprised you haven't. I mean, like, I would expect, I don't know what they do out in Montana.
I guess I've done donuts on
drink
like
and
a
drive.
4-wheeler. That was pretty fun.
Oh, yeah. No, okay,
Like,
so
you
it's the
gotta
same
lean
thing.
into it and then just.
Yeah. My grandpa has
Done
quads.
donuts while snowboarding.
No, you've not.
You just spin it around.
I've eaten donuts.
Oh, that's not
I
a
know,
donut.
just-
That's like a spin.
Actually,
How
I
would you
remember.
donut while you're snowboarding? You just go up the mountain and down like
It would be like a bowl.
Speaking of donuts,
sounds fun.
I think one of the first times I met you, Emilio had asked me like, "Oh, like what are you eating?" And you had said something like, "He's totally just eating donuts, like dozen boxes of donuts every day."
Me?
about him.
Yeah, yeah. You said that about me, like as
Really?
a joke, like, "Oh, he's clearly just."
He's clearly just down in donuts.
you had said something like that.
That's
It's
good.
pretty funny.
Man, I'm funny.
Remember the first time we met you? You looked all like buttoned up. Just
Yeah, weren't you wearing like a
it was a
I
polo.
probably
like a
was.
long sleeve, or was it a polo?
It was a short sleeve polo, and he was like, "Hi guys," in our group, and just like,
guys.
I
"Hi."
remember the first time I met you. You were like outside. It was when Anchor was like still outside, like it was like warm or like the entrance or whatever thing.
Before we started,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yes,
like people
yes,
would
yeah.
gather outside, and I don't know. You were just like at the desk, and I just like walked up because like I think by that time I'd like only known Seth because like the first time I went to
Seth.
Anchor, I walked right.
wow, why Seth?
kidding.
I
Oh,
walked
dang.
I walked right in and just sat down, and I was like, someone will come talk to me.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
That's what
I
I,
was
did.
like,
when
someone's
I-
gonna come talk to me,
Yeah,
or
it
I'm
worked.
just gonna sit here and like we'll just
Wait,
go
first
through
time
it. Like
I
whatever.
met you, it was
Yeah.
in the frap house.
Yeah.
I know.
That's what I did. I
Maddie,
came in, and Maddie Lingle.
Yes. Lingle.
What is it?
Luganville.
Luganville.
Goodness. Well,
She's
actually,
not even Luganville anymore. It doesn't even matter.
Pereira. Pereira.
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
I came in Anchor and I just like, and it was in the frap house back then. I just sat down and like,
Did you meet me the same day or no?
yeah. You were in my group.
Yes.
Which was like 3 people. It
It's
was
you,
you,
me,
me,
Maddie,
Mark.
Mark.
He still goes to Cross City. I see him on Sundays. Big guy. Yeah.
Trumpet. He played trumpet, didn't he? I went to high school with him, right? Didn't he like date?
He's dating this blonde girl
There's a lot of blonde girls.
that we don't know.
I don't know.
Okay.
I've met her now. Her name's Audrey.
I don't know. Maybe.
That was the group. I'm pretty confident.
Small group.
I don't think anyone else was in
Yeah,
it.
that sounds pretty small.
No.
When I had first started going, like all the groups were like
Huge.
the like 20 people, and you're just sitting there like,
that.
I like it sometimes.
I don't
As
like
long as
it,
you can get your voice in,
yeah.
you know?
but no one can because it's like 3 people talk. And like,
When the
we'll see.
when they opened the student center, is that where we're in?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
The first time they opened the student center for like a good month, it was like the whole church would just split into 2 groups.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead in your small groups. Well, we're going to the roof. You guys can stay down here. And it was like, they were massive. But I remember those were really fun because for no reason at all, everyone was so vulnerable. It was like insane.
That's what I had noticed. Like the first few times I went, like even me, like I got into it. I was like, oh, like everyone's kind of just saying whatever, and I was like, me too. Like I just
I'm also gay.
I killed my sister. Oh, hey, buddy, slow down. We're not that vulnerable. Okay.
that's just idiotic to go that far.
Out.
very idiotic.
You're done.
Literally.
Literally.
Yeah. One of the big groups on the ceiling one time, or on the ceiling, on the roof one time, everyone cried.
Breaking down,
Like every
crying,
single
yes.
person cried.
That's the first time I saw you cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was under a lot of like anxiety then,
Yeah. 2020 was a year, dude.
which is bad. It sucked.
It was a cool year though, like because
Really was.
towards the end, you just changed your mind. That was a test, Colby.
Well,
You
no,
s-
wait.
no,
what?
that was a
I
test.
said the anxiety sucked.
No, and then I said that was a really cool year. Then said, yeah, it really was.
It was.
You could still
Isn't that
think it was
when COVID
cool,
started?
but have had anxiety.
No,
It's called
not possible, Carson.
it's called cool anxiety.
cool anxiety. when we had COVID, that was a pretty good time. That was fun.
Feel free to take your shoes off,
Yeah, feel
by the
free
way,
to-
if you want.
Yeah. We have a website.
Cross your toes.
You don't have to take your shoes off.
No, it's okay if you want to, though.
My feet might be a little bit stinky.
I think
A
they
will
are.
stinky.
Just a little bit.
You think so? Why?
I can smell them already.
Are they
They
stinky?
smell like Cheetos.
Cheetos. They're not stinky.
I don't
Carson.
Cheetos.
You guys don't smell that?
Is
No.
boy wearing loafers? What in the-
I don't smell Cheetos.
These are on clouds.
Those look
I don't
nice.
smell feet,
Do they
bro.
feel like you're on clouds? Are they
Yes.
comfy?
I don't smell feet.
Yes.
Yes. We should do.
Yes.
We should be barefoot for the rest of our lives and just get pine feet.
It would be cool. I also saw something yesterday that, like, if you think you have a flat foot, consider getting wider shoes so that your toes can spread out because your big
Grip.
toe makes that arch.
Yeah.
And I was like, is that me? And I spread my toes out. I was like, no. I
No.
I don't even have that flat of
Yeah.
feet.
Yeah. Consider it a blessing.
Do you have flat feet?
No, I don't know. My stepdad does. Dude, my mom,
Ankles in.
like, a long time ago, they got a paper and like drew like an outline of their feet just to see. My mom's arches are just like huge. His are just big ol'.
His foot outline is just like an oval.
It's literally just
Yeah.
the outline. You see everything.
That's insane.
was-
That's so painful.
There was no arch. It was like this table.
It's like their ankles are always like so in. Like
Yeah.
it's it seems painful. Rito, his arch is insane. And so his shoes basically like the way my shoes look like from skateboarding, imagine his shoe is like
he walks on the outside of his
he walks on the outside, so his shoe is like this. And so he walks on the edge, and so this is just destroyed because he literally walks around like that.
That's crazy.
That is
And his shoes are just
Strange.
destroyed
I need
so
someone
quickly.
in karate that literally was like walking like this. Literally on the sides of their feet. And like kicking and stuff. I'm like,
Caleb didn't put together, he had cerebral palsy. Chill.
that
What
wasn't
the-
me. It was someone else.
What is up with this kid? Walk faster, man. You're making us do push-ups.
No, he didn't have cerebral palsy. Ryan told me it was just his feet just all messed up.
And then he comes up, and you have to spar with him. And you're like, I don't want to hurt him. And he does something like, kicks you right, like, yeah, right in the throat.
So funny.
And he just,
Yeah, I was in the
Take
advanced
that.
class as a kid. He was not. So we were in the same class.
You mean like sped?
No.
yeah. Oh, you were in a separate, smaller class
No,
that
it
got
was-
different attention?
Did you get on the short bus going to school?
I've never taken
Did
a
you
bus
have
to
like
school.
a conveyor that picked you up for your bus?
I never.
A forklift?
I'm forklift certified. By the way,
Forklift certification.
no, I've never been on a school bus before. Like going
Oh.
to school.
That's crazy.
I've been
pretty
on
fun.
one for like going to like trips and stuff for like drumline. We'd go to different schools to do shows and stuff. But
I think my
That
entire
was it.
life, I got dropped off in the morning, and then I
On
rode
your
the
head
school
when you
bus
were a kid?
home. I would ride the school bus home every day.
okay.
Like I know at least high school until
Did you
I
have
got
to
my
like pay a
license.
fee
Oh.
in Sanger?
I forgot my bus card.
I forgot my card.
Makes you stay on the bus. Nope, you're not getting off.
Yeah, you can't get
Have
off.
you guys? I guess you guys got dropped off or whatever. I've had times when I was younger, like I would take the bus to and from school, and one time I fell asleep on the bus, and like we had different schools, so like I was supposed to go to like
no,
I was supposed to go to the, I was in like kindergarten or whatever,
take you to a different
and I ended up
school,
going
bro.
to with my brother. We were at like the elementary school, which is like it was like quite a ways up the road from where we were, and I was just go up to my brother. I'm like, I fell asleep and I missed the like where I was supposed to get off, and he was just like, oh yeah, like just go tell the bus driver. Like he's like 6 or 7. I'm like, wow.
And he's all sophisticated and wise. Oh, well
Actually, brother, you go and speak to that man.
you there?
then be still.
You there?
Tell the bus driver. Tell the bus driver what you told me.
It's exactly like that, like a boss baby type deal. They're all talking normal.
Adult voice, so soothing.
Alec
Here's
Baldwin.
what you're gonna do. All right, you're gonna go up to that man up there. That's the bus driver.
That's the
all
bus
right?
driver.
You're gonna go up there. You're gonna tell. You're gonna repeat after me. All right, you're gonna repeat after me. Here's what you're gonna tell. You're gonna tell him. My name is Carson Ullmer. I'm supposed to be at the ECC Center. That's what it's called, the ECC, like early
You
childhood.
sound like someone who's trying to show like a hitchhiker directions or something, or someone new to the town, just like
You're gonna go north for about 5 miles.
as an ECC center. What the?
You're gonna see the split tree. You're gonna take a right. You're gonna go walk about 15 minutes.
The split tree. Just in,
About 2 miles,
they
you're
just
going to
have,
turn
like,
right on North Street. It's not called North Street, but it's north of 6th Street.
North
so
of-
we just
north
call
of
it.
They
Eighth
just have
Street.
like weird landmarks.
Just know that it's between 2 pines. One's about 6 years younger than the other, so it's shorter.
years.
If you hit the yellow barn, you've gone too far. You got to
Yeah.
turn around, walk back until you see the blue barn. You won't see the blue barn on the way there, but if you see the yellow barn,
It's faded blue. Not to mention, if you go over that 6-foot deep pothole, know that you went too far because that's right outside of
Southpaw.
Thomas Cattle. Thomas Cattle. He one time his trailer rolled off the. It's a whole deal, but the roads.
that's a whole nother story.
Anyway, you're going to turn in between those trees. Now, once you're down that road, you're going to see a man with a box. It'll be a Thursday.
That's a throwback.
If you don't see him there, then you're on the wrong day. It's a Wednesday.
Have you told Carson that the COVID thing?
when we all had COVID at the same time,
like 8
we just
people that had
zoomed
COVID.
every day,
Yeah.
like for hours.
Oh, yeah.
And we would play Among Us all the time. It was so much fun. And then
Among Us is such a good game.
it really is.
It is.
You
I want
can
to play Among Us with my boys.
You guys want to play Among Us?
I don't have it on my phone.
You guys want to play Among?
You don't have Among Us on your phone?
I don't.
Maybe I
either,
do actually.
I don't know.
I'll download it using my data.
You want to play it
That's
right
how
now?
much
We're about an hour in. You want to do like hour and a half?
I have to,
Among Us. I don't have
I have
it
to use
either.
the Western.
Oh yes, I do.
Can I just-
Good.
Oh, actually, okay.
Yeah, I'll just.
Oh, just right now.
Oh, you
Go.
actually do?
Yeah, I actually have to.
I do.
Pause it,
drinking
pause
water.
it, I guess.
I'll keep it
I'm
going.
just kidding.
I don't want to pause and restart. Go ahead. You're good.
Okay.
That's really impressive.